Have you guys ever noticed the difference in noise levels from I'm a Survivor Sanctuary compared to Longhorn Lester's? I'm going to throw together a little snippet of videos to show you how much quieter it is, and in my opinion, how much more peaceful it is over at the other property. Guys, do not panic. Don't freak out. We actually know what's going on here this morning. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it. Good morning, Ernie, Annie. You guys are quite the wreck. So I've already sprayed Ernie and Annie this morning. Friends, you can hear the tractors off in the distance. What's going on over here is we're getting some work done to our pond. Some things that we've wanted to do for a long time, but believe it or not, you can't do pond work in water. So we've had to wait until the pond got really low, which it is now several feet low. And we've had our pond guy, Paul, our pond guy, come out, bring a couple of tractors, and I want to walk out and show you what they're working on this morning. Give me 1 second here. We're going to walk out that direction. And yes, we let these guys out so as they would not get in the way of all the tractors. We don't want to risk any kind of an accident. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so something that you should know about our pond is that even though you really can't tell the real outline of the pond right now, all right, it's going to be difficult to talk with all the tractor noise, but I want you to notice the dirt line compared to where the grass starts. Now, we haven't had much grass in a while anyway, but normally the pond, when they dug the pond, they had never intended for the pond to come out so far over to here. But when our pond is full, then unfortunately our water comes all the way out to here and circles around all the way to the edge of our memorial garden. Yes, it's over here when our pond is full, holds standing water. And we don't like that. We can't get around to mow, we can't get around to work. And when the pond fills up over capacity, it actually flows into our memorial garden. So what we're having done today, we're having Paul come out and he's digging some fresh dirt. We're gonna extend the pond a little bit that way, take that extra dirt and pull it over here and make this ground higher. So when the pond does fill, it can push back that direction and not come up right here into our memorial garden area. And this allows us to have all this access of pasture, not just standing mucky water. A lot of y'all know, you can kind of see from the indentures here, these are where our pigs lay. And you don't want to have your pigs laying around in their little soft slush puddles right here next to the memorial garden. We want to go ahead and keep the animal over on that side. And we're just going to pretty much kind of shift the entire balance of water from here, let it go ahead and flow over that way, if that makes any sense to you. So you can see the grass line. Paul's going to take the big tractor, the excavator, and dig all of that out, all the way back to the grass line. And we're going to move all that dirt over to here to build this part of the pond up. I hope that makes some sort of sense to you. If you don't know the terminology they use in things like this, grade, and I mean, there's all kinds of words that when you talk to Paul, you got to really kind of translate what's what. Careful, Maggie. Don't forget, Annie's on the loose. Annie's on the loose. And you know, you don't want to mess with Annie Bananas. Come on, Maggie. I'm going to walk alongside her. So we let Annie out, but not to terrorize Maggie. I don't want her getting in the way of these tractors. Okay, come on, baby. Stay with me, Maggie. Annie, all is well. All is good. Maggie, stay right with me, baby. Y'all stop it. There's no need around us. Hey, Corny. How you feeling? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. There's my handsome guy. I love you, Corny. We've been very worried about him. We've been very worried about Corny. He's lost a lot of weight. And he's just not at his 100% right now. Why are you after me too? Why are you mad at me? He may want in the pasture. Come on, Corny. He does. There you go. Okay. Don't be mean. Here, you want my shoe? There you go. You want both of them? There you go. Okay. Whatever it takes to make your turkey happy. I want y'all to notice how I got the misting fan set to the full jet. And so everything in here is staying nice and damp and moist. It's still early this morning. It's still very early. But man, we are set up for a hot day. Come on, Courtney, come on over. You want some of that water. And I would like to have my crock back. I don't want to get my feet dirty. So y'all are gonna see something I bet you didn't think Lester could do. Thank you, sir. I came out with the tractor, got all those posts pushed over last night. I had to come back out in a little while and hook onto them and pull them all out of the... I came out last night and pushed all the posts over. My plan is to take my bucket like that and go right over the top like this, and then come back like that, and now back up like this, and look, pull the whole post out of the ground. Y'all see that? That's what I'm going for. I have to come back out in a few minutes, hook onto them all, and pull them out of the ground. And then we shall load them to the trailer. Wow, that was hard to get out. I was just thinking about something. Have y'all ever noticed how noisy the sanctuary is compared to how quiet Longhorn Lester's is? Seriously, have y'all ever noticed how noisy it is here compared to Longhorn Lester? I don't think... So a lot of people say, Lester, you're so much more at peace and you're so much more calm when you're over at Longhorn Lester's, and I can tell that it's doing you really good to get over there, and I can just see how happy your heart is. And I do agree with a lot of those statements. It is a very peaceful and relaxing place, and it is a place that I've done on my own. It's not something that was handed to me or gifted to me or inherited to me, you know. So there's a lot of pride in that. But don't y'all also think that when you're in a noisy environment, like I'm a survivor because of all the chickens and the geese and the pigs and just all of the riffraff from all the animals, that it makes you seem a little bit more anxious. It makes you seem a little bit more on edge because, in fact, you're having to talk a little bit, you know, with more volume. You sometimes get more pitch in your voice. You have to speed up what you're saying because of all the noise around you. Whereas at Longhorn Lester's, everything is so peaceful and tranquil and quiet that you're able to talk that way, and it comes across that way to you all on a video. I love both properties, but it's true. Longhorn Lester's is a very peaceful place. And I'm a Survivor is It's a lot of chaos around here. But y'all have a good day.